Here's why, whether you like it or not, immigration is going to affect you. Now, whether you're on the far right side or the far left side, I don't really care. But people spawning in on boats every single day is going to affect you whether you like it or not. Now, the first thing, and I think it is pretty obvious, more racism and more EDL riots. Now, there is chaos and mayhem with the EDL as it is. But because we have a bucket like Keir Starmer as our Prime Minister who is just letting these people in, that's going to inspire more racism and it's going to inspire more people when I walk out my house to call me a monkey. Now, although some EDL members are really racist, they do have some valid points. And it's the fact that if people are just allowed to waltz into the UK however they see fit without authorization, it's going to be a bad thing. To put this into perspective, we can fit a dozen UKs in one state of America, yet we have more people coming into the UK. And the people coming in is not matching the infrastructure of the country, so it could make the country overpopulated. Now, my parents and most people that I know came to the UK the legal way. In fact, it took years for them to come. They did the legal stuff, they did the papers and everything. But let's say I'm a person in Africa and I'm seeing people who are just waltzing in without authorization coming into the UK and being let in as asylum seekers. And me, who's trying to do things the legal way, is taking years and even more time for me to actually get my pass to go to the UK. Number one, I'm going to be pissed and I'm going to think, how's that fair? But it's also going to encourage more people to shy away from the actual legal and proper way of going into a country and go to the more illegal approach, which is going on a boat and waltzing in. And that is going to inspire more racism, which leads into the first point. Another way is the fact that when me and you, the young person, that if you are a young person, when we get our education, it will be very hard to find a job. Now, the one thing some of these, brainless, educationless EDL members are right about is the fact that Britain is putting immigrants first over British citizens. And this is a bad thing because, number one, we have no obligation to put those people first. But if we put those people first and neglect our own people, then what is the point of actually being a British citizen in the first place? And like I said, if more and more people start turning to the path of going on boats and coming, and more people are overpopulating the country, it will mean that it will be hard to find a job. But after going through years of education, maybe going to uni, doing all that type of stuff, and I get out of education, I want to be able to find a firm and good job right off the bat. And if I can't do that at 22, 23, I'm gonna be pissed. Now, another point which, links to the second point that I made is the fact that people that want to come here legally will not be able to do so. Because the UK and Keir Starmer is putting people that are not even British citizens coming from everywhere in the world first, not even asking permission, they're walking into the country of their own free will, it will mean people and relatives back home in Africa that want to come to the country the legal way, want to do things the proper way and not do it improper, are probably going to end up getting no's because, maybe in the future the country will be too overpopulated. And I mean, that's just not fair. It will become too overpopulated because some people think in some parts of the world that they can just walk into any country that they want to walk into. And I understand there might be war and stuff like that in those countries. But in my opinion, if you want to, come somewhere, to seek a better opportunity or a better chance, at least have the respect to do it the legal way. Now, the point of this video is just to show you that no matter, which side you fall on, it's going to affect you one way or the other. And the fact that our Prime Minister is only in the seat because we just wanted the Tories out goes to say a lot. In my opinion, letting old Oxford Uni graduates from 1972 take a Prime Minister's seat is improper because these people obviously don't know what they're doing. So yeah, that's how immigration, whether you like it or not, is going to affect you.